Chicken cutlets and mashed potatoes. Here we go. Again, I can't edit anything. And I don't even know if I'm posting this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't normally do my chicken cutlets like this. I normally shake them in the flour first. Seasoned flour. So, this is a little off what I wanted to be doing. Which, I also have to start my potatoes real quick. This is going to be a long video. I'm already stressed out. Okay. They're all going to be cut in tiny pieces so that they boil quicker. And I'm not going to be able to show the end result because they're going to be done way later than the cutlets. Alice is over here eating her kale. That's it. And this is how you really make real homemade mashed potatoes. Okay? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. That's the wrong fucking thing. I know I'm not allowed to be cursing on YouTube. So, I probably won't be able to even post this. I always season my potatoes in the water that they're boiling in. Always. Okay? That's what we do. This isn't lighting. So we're going to put it on the back. Because I'm not going to get a lighter. I put some special shit in here. And butter. Because while it's cooking, the butter melts. And it's just a better environment for the potatoes to be swimming and boiling in. Believe me. That's good. Okay. Cast iron. This is also not the way I normally do this. Because I season my breadcrumbs. And I don't do it on a paper plate. That's just not a thing. We don't do that. So, I am going to put it in a bowl. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Those potatoes are not going to be boiling for a long time because this stove sucks. And my flour needs to be seasoned. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I got so stressed out starting this that I forgot. Always season your flour. I mean, you don't have to season your flour, but you do. You do want to. You might not have to, but you want to. It's just the way it goes. I am not making a lot because it's just two of us. And I also don't have the time, like the patience, because I'm tired. I've been up for like 2 days now for reasons that I'm not talking about. And I worked last night. Overnight. So, we ain't doing it. Not today, we're not. That's just what it is. Okay? I don't know where my what is it called? You know. The thing. Oh my god. Whisker! I don't know where it is. So. That's good enough. So I'm only using 2 of these pieces. What in the frig? Come on. Well, a couple. Because these are small. But I want big ones here. So I'm always flouring them. Normally I put them in flour in a Tupperware. And seasoned flour. And I shake them up a little bit. And normally I leave them in that for a little while. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. It tenderizes everything. And I also, now that I'm doing this, I salt and pepper my chicken, my raw chicken, before I put it in the seasoned flour. Then we do this. And I know this is backwards. People just like to bother me, you know? It's just my life. Not that anybody's doing anything, but... Isn't this crazy? So, I have it backwards, and I should have the egg next to the flour, but I'm just so spastic and too quick for myself that I just don't even pay attention. And I don't realize that until now. So these are 2 good 2 pieces of chicken. I'm going to do little one. Little one. Here we go. Maybe another one. Maybe another one. And that's it. And you know what? The pack has like 2 more. And that's perfect. That's just wonderful. And I always, you know, always put more breadcrumbs than I need. Because that's just what I do. That's just what it is. Hey, Bop. Coming to check on your mother? Don't eat that. Get away from her, Kale. So, Lucky has a problem lately eating. I mean, he always has a problem eating Alice's kale. Alice is our tortoise. She's down here. But now he's having a problem with trying to bite her head off. You know, thinking that it's his kale. You gotta see him. Sam? There she is. Where is she? She's down there somewhere. Don't go over there by her. Jesus, Mother of God. I'm just sweating. You know? All right. That's about it. That's about all we're doing. Garbage. 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 Don't lick that. Don't lick that garbagees. Yeah. Right, Will? He's licking my leg. Right? Because that's what he does. My potatoes are almost boiling. And I watch them and I have such a problem, like, because I'm crazy, that, like, I'll add more butter and things like that. This looks like a lot of oil right now, but it's not. Because it is not coming out all the way. But even if it was, it's mine, so. All right, let's move this shit. I'm going to pull it closer. Closer. Here we be. I don't know how we're going to do this. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Can you see it? You can't see it. That's all right. I don't know. Stop! Get out of her shit! Stop! Get over here right now. That's a potato peel. You don't want it. It's not good. Lucky likes all vegetables, fruit, vegetables, everything. The only thing that he doesn't like is blueberries. And he doesn't like potatoes. He doesn't like potatoes. And I am. Yes, I am. I'm putting a little tiny pat of butter in here. Because I do that. And that's what I do. Listen, get your bowl, okay, away from her face. I know you're trying to get her to play with you so that you can get mad at her. But that's not what we're doing today. We're not doing that. Gotcha. I'm doing the tiny pieces first. About 3 minutes. the oil is sizzling and crackling, but you just can't hear it. Because I'm not deep frying them. You know what I'm saying? Ah, that's right. I just got flour all over the place. And my mashed potatoes, or my potatoes are boiling. Let's take that off before it overflows. I mean, it's more than 3 minutes on each side. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. You don't want to die from raw chicken, but it really doesn't have to be. I normally do it longer than 3 minutes. And you clean as you go. Yep, sometimes I do that. I like flavored food. I mean, most people do. But can you hear them? Can you hear them sizzling? I have flour all over my laptop. All over it! My mashed potatoes are the best mashed potatoes in the whole world. Because they just are. So, hasn't been 3 minutes yet, but we're about 10 seconds shy of 3 minutes. I'm like a human timer. I can leave a room and have the timer set for like 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And I always come right in like 10 seconds shy of when it's supposed to go off. Always. And I don't have paper towels. Normally I put my cutlets on paper towels. Obviously, that's what you do. But I don't have any. So they're coming tomorrow. So, you know, just is what it is. It is what it is. What are you doing, Lil? Come here, Bop. Ah. Come up. Up. Up, please. Oh. Up, please. Oh. Oh, what you got there, Boppy, eh? You got chicken beef? That's my boss. He's a lover, not a fighter, but I'll tell you. He will attack. He will attack if you push him to his limit. Just like his mother. Stop licking my leg. He's always standing here licking my leg. It's what he does. I'm not putting this on a rack to drain the grease. I don't care. It's fine. These are little thin slices, so they don't take that long. You know what I'm saying? This is why I got these pre-sliced ones, because I don't have the patience today to sit there and pound them out and make them as thin as possible. I hate that. I don't enjoy it. Stop eating her kale. It's all he does. That's a perfect chicken cutlet. Of course, it doesn't look good, though, because this camera is so grainy that it just sucks, you know? They ain't there yet. It just takes forever. For some reason, this stove just takes too long for everything. Probably because it's old. Right, Lou? I don't put milk in my mashed potatoes. Right, Pop? Did you have a good day today? Are you tired? We're gonna go sleepy soon. Oh, you gotta eat. Lucky has to eat.
You gotta eat, Daniel. You gotta eat.
So, Lewis, let's just turn these over real quick. Didn't go off yet, but the heat was a little high. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's cooked though. Lewis, yeah? Lewis gets food that most people don't get. Like, you know, even people. Oh, look. My whisk. That's fabulous. It's fabulous. All right. So I used to make him chicken and carrots, and I mean like full on boiled chicken, and keep it in containers with carrots. I took him off of that for a little bit because he started to not like it, and now I'll show you what he gets. But he's not spoiled. He just deserves to have, you know, he just deserves to have what everyone else has. Alice loves baby cucumbers, and so does Lou. So they fight over that. So I don't know if you can see, but that's what Lucky gets. He gets a variety of an eggie. And that's it. He gets an egg, some cucumber, and a strawberry. Right, Bob? He's a happy boy. And eggs actually have all the omega-3s and the protein and everything that they need. All the minerals. I mean, eggs have that for us too. Everything that we need. Right. And he gets a little bit of something hot. You know. But it has to cool down. And that's the worst part. But you can come lick the spoon. Here. Want to come lick the spoonsies? Here, Bob. He's a good boy. Alright. And I usually feel it with my... Come on, Bobby. He doesn't normally eat there. He eats over there. But that's okay. These potatoes are still not done. And that really annoys the shit out of me. So I know I'm going to put them on this burner. It's like so annoying. I'm really not in the mood to be doing this right now. I feel very stressed out and tired. And I feel like I was so excited to do this, and I feel like I'm just not excited anymore. That's how I feel. Because I'm tired, you know? But again, I just had a cup of coffee, and what time is it? It's 5:45, so I'll be up all night long. All night long, I'll be up. Again, I'll be up all night long again. All night long. You know, and then I just keep taking more knives out. When I could just use one knife. I forgot to get butter today. That really pisses me off because I wanted to make stuff tomorrow. But I'm making bacon tomorrow. And I'll use that. And I always use my cast iron, usually. You know. Unless it's... whatever. I just don't have the patience. And I gotta package this chicken, this leftover chicken, to a baggie. I have no, everything is in the dishwasher. I have no fork, so here we go. I'm gonna use another knife. And this chicken will go in the freezer. And if I want it, I just take it out. Sweating. I am sweating. I'm sweating because he has all the windows closed. It's a beautiful night. And I'm boxed in like a prisoner. And I'm standing over a stove. So these are almost tender. But I'm so obsessive that I have to keep checking and... you know. So, the rest of this sour cream is frozen because it was in the back of the refrigerator and the refrigerator's too cold, and It's not bad, but I won't use that. Just because it looks like that. Yes. Pour that shit out. I do not ever put milk in my sour cream. I'm really starting to get like a little pissed off here. Because everything that I need is not where I need it to be. You know? It's just the way it is. You know, sometimes even if the knife goes in like this, you know, put the knife in and see if it slides out and it's fine. No, because sometimes it's still hard on the inside. And then you get like, I like lumpy potatoes, but I don't like the hard uncooked potato in the center. So even if it does feel like that, you still got to wait a little bit because there's going to be like that hard bit. That's not a lumpy potato. You know, like a lumpy hard potato. I mean, a lumpy homemade potato. It's a lumpy piece of shit uncooked potato. That's what it is. But you need salt and butter and sour cream. I'm probably going to use the rest of my butter. This is my co-host, Lewis. Hi. Are you tired? Lucky went through a lot the last couple of days. I haven't been here because I was I was working. And a lot of weird things happened while I was see, this is a lumpy piece of shit one. See? This is hard as a rock. Well, the rest of them are tender, but that one is like hard as a rock. But yeah, Lucky went through a traumatic experience while I was gone. You know, nothing like, well, I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. Right, Bob? He missed his mommy. Right, Lou? He just went to the vet and got, you know, blood work and everything, and he's a healthy boppy head. Right? He's just sad. Are you sad? Why are you sad? You're overwhelmed. He has post-traumatic stress disorder. That's what it is. You know, that's a thing. I have post-traumatic stress disorder, but he does have post-traumatic stress disorder for reasons that I will not speak of right now. But he's going to be okay. Now, because I put butter in my water with my potatoes and my seasoning stuff that I put, it's all like milky water in there. It's not just potato water, starchy water. It's like a rich, creamy water. So that's been like brewing in there, you know, it's all getting into the potato. And sometimes I even put chicken broth. Just thought of it. See? That's how stressed out I am that I'm forgetting about things like this. Just like a tiny, 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 tiny bit. It really, trust me, it just does something to the flavor. I'm going to strain these now. I don't care. I don't care if it's not, you know, that one potato. You know, if anybody has a problem with it, they can pick it out. So, I leave this on a little bit just to burn up the starch a little bit. Evaporate some of the water in here. Yes, I am a salt person. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, and I'm going to mash up my potatoes. You know, when you're filming yourself like this, you don't realize how long this shit takes. Until you're like, oh my god, when is this going to be over? Is it over yet? Because I just want to lay down. Good. And I don't ever measure nothing, just so you know. I am not a measurer. I do whatever I want, and I do it different all the time. Because it's whatever I want. And I forgot gravy mix. I can make my own gravy right now. I have everything I need to make it. But I always put this in the sink and then end up realizing that I need to use it again. And then I get pissed off. So I kept it out. So these are a little lumpy. They're perfect. The lighting sucks. And so does this laptop. I'm just going to taste this now. Yeah, see? I got one of those lumpy hard bits. You know what I was saying? I like lumpy mashed potatoes. I love lumpy mashed potatoes. But I do not like that hard, weird bit. But they were all cooked. I mean, they're perfect. Everything that I make is perfect. That sounds very conceited. But it's true. That's just how it is. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And these are the chicken cutlets. Amazing. I could eat all 4 of these by myself, but I guess I'll share. I guess you gotta share sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do. And that's it. I'm so tired, I don't know if I'm gonna even post this. And I think the other videos that I posted, I didn't look at them before I posted them because I didn't care. But this one, I might look at it. You know, I can't edit it still, but I might. It's amazing. Bye. Say bye, Lou. You gonna go bye-byes? Are you gonna go bye-byes? No.